Kahoʻokahi, thank you for coming and respecting our meeting this morning. Mahalo nui so much.
Mahalo for being here. Aloha nui kākou, e nā kahu malama waiwai o ke keʻena Hawaiʻi, kuleana Hawaiʻi. First of all, I want to mahalo Trustee Hulu Lindsay, who was with us on Mauna Kea, put herself on the line and took a stand with the people. I want to mahalo Trustee Dana Huna, who was there as well. He might be one of our good luck charms, because every time he's on the Mauna, they don't come. But I know that he's been there and he's been ready to stand with his people as well. I want to mahalo you, Chair Machado, and the time that you folks took to come up to the Mauna before. It's been a while now. But for taking the time to come and to be with the people, to stand with the people, to speak with the people, and to feel the people and the aina that is up there on Mauna Kea. So first things first, mahalo nui a ʻoukou. I want to mahalo OHA, generally speaking, for the logistical support that's been provided to Puʻuhonua o Puʻuhuluhulu. OHA has played a vital role in our ability to sustain ourselves over this time. And I just want you guys to know that we recognize that, we appreciate that, and we mahalo you for that. Now, with that being said, we know, I think all of us know, that OHA doesn't have the greatest track record with the people, okay, historically speaking. And I'm not saying that any of you are responsible for that, but I think it's safe to assume, safe to say that that is the case. And what we have right now is something that I don't think any of us have ever seen in our lifetime. Whether you're the Kupuna generation or the Mo'opuna generation. This is something unique, this is something special, and this is something that will be remembered forever, I believe, in our history. And it is something that is not only being recognized amongst our own people and our own islands, but it's been something that's been recognized across the world. And people are looking to us as an example. So when we talk about the quote from Atipilahi Paki about the world will one day look at Hawaiʻi to see the true meaning of aloha, we're not talking about some time far away. We're talking about right now. The world is watching, the world is looking. And even those who may not agree with the stance that we've taken, they cannot deny the way that we've taken the stance. They may not believe, they may not agree with the reason, but the way in which we've done it, they recognize and they appreciate. And so, what I'm here, one of the reasons why I'm here is to ask OHA, humbly and respectfully, to take the next step. And that doesn't mean more logistical support. To me, it goes back to the same thing that I asked for in 2015. When I went to the OHA offices one of the time, I said, we're not here asking for money. We're just here asking for a voice of support, for unity. Don't be left out of this historical, monumental time in our history. I know, and people may disagree, but I know that TMT will not be built on Mauna Kea. And I know that they will not be built on Mauna Kea because of the stance that the people have been taking and will continue to take in the way that we take it. What I want to ask is for OHA to at least bring this question back up to a vote. At the very least, bring it back up to a vote. Allow the people to come and to share their mana'o, and to allow the trustees to have their voices heard. And if in the end, the position is the same, the position is the same. But we're not going to get any differences in results if we don't try. And so I want to humbly ask you folks to move in that direction, to ask OHA again to take a stand, take a position on TMT and its support of it or not. And I know that OHA has played a tremendous role in attempting to hold the state, the DLNR, the university accountable for the 50+ years of mismanagement that's happened on Mauna Kea. And the truth of the matter is, I think all of us can agree that TMT and the building of that telescope is by no means disassociated from the historical mismanagement of Mauna Kea. It's just not historical, it's current. But it feeds into it, continues that mismanagement. If the building of all these small telescopes and all of those policies are mismanagement, then we know that TMT is the biggest. And how does that not fall into that line of thinking of mismanagement? And so I'm asking you folks to realize that the building of TMT is not separate from the issue that OHA has already taken a stand on. It's just a continuation of that. And it's furthering that mismanagement. And the more mismanagement occurs and the longer it occurs, the harder it is to erase and to get back. So, we've never seen anything like this. If there's ever a time for OHA to maybe take a step off of the path that it normally takes, I think that this is the time. And I'm not saying this is 100%, right? Obviously, we've heard people here who are in support of the TMT. But this idea that this is such a polarizing issue, I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think the case is when you go around, 90% of what you see is support for Mauna Kea. And the reason why people want to say it's polarizing because we've never seen such strong support. We've never seen such sacrifice. We've never seen so many people at one time leave their jobs, leave their families, leave the comforts of their homes to go, spend a night on Mauna Kea. It's not the most comfortable place to live. We're not doing it because it's fun. We're not doing it because it's comfortable. We've been doing it because we know and we believe that that is what's necessary. That has to be done, because the truth of the matter is, if we have not taken that stand over the past 69 days, construction vehicles would be on that mountain. Our mountain would be just like we saw the image of the Hawaiian flag being sawed in half on that so-called illegal structure. If that gets people riled up, what's going to happen when they saw our Mauna in half? When they dig and desecrate it? The Hawaiian flag, as much as I love it, it's a piece of cloth. I can't eat it. It doesn't feed me. It doesn't give me water. But our aina does. And so, what I believe is obvious is that the people have awoken, have rised up, have taken a stand like we've never seen before. And I know, like I said earlier, when this is all said and done, this is going to be a time that's never ever forgotten. It's going to be just like 1893. It's going to be just like Kahoʻokahi. The question is, where is OHA going to be in that mo'olelo? Are we going to be in it? Are we going to be out of it? And if we are in it, what role are we going to play in that mo'olelo? Are we going to be the Hawaiian institution that said, sorry, we no can help? Are we going to be the Hawaiian institution that changes the idea, the framework, the actions, the precedent of governmental agencies and their relationship with Kanaka and Aina? Because I believe if OHA takes a stand, that each and every one of you who stand in support, just like this movement will go down in history, you'll go down in history too. And you'll go down in history as someone, even if it wasn't popular, even if it wasn't the call of everybody, who did something uncomfortable, like the Kia'i and the Mauna are doing, and stood with the people and stood for our aina. So I humbly request that we take this position back up to a vote, that we be allowed to relook at this situation, and I hope that we can make the right situation, which is to stand with the people, stand with our aina, protect Mauna Kea. Mahalo nui.